Or we'll make the sign of the cross. There you go.
It might sound like a bit of a silly topic, but there is something called Labubu. I don't know if you've heard this name before. It is currently something that is going viral all over. Oh my gosh, we have one on hand.
I brought one on deck.
I think if they acquire King Julian would be much better than the
Yeah. So I don't even want to touch this thing, to be honest. But basically,
For the viewers.
one of our crew members
It's
had
all right.
this.
I can handle that one.
One of our crew members had this on hand, and
It looks a bit scary, doesn't it?
it does.
It's
It
trying to
does.
smile, but it's not really
All
smiling.
right, we'll make the sign of the cross. There you go.
So if we can actually, I don't know if we can actually pull up on the screen the image of the comparison between Labubu and Pazuzu, which is a demonic entity. So apparently what people are saying right now is that there is something called Pazuzu, which is a demonic entity. And you can look it up on Google, and basically it says that Pazuzu is a demon from ancient Assyrian Babylonian mythology, primarily known as the king of the wind demons, associated with the south winds, that brings forth droughts, famine, and locusts. So a lot of people, surprisingly, have come out saying they've had some paranormal activity associated with this Labubu toy. Some people say from, the eyes of the toy changing color, from, sleeping at night and they wake up with scratches. Other people that I actually know on a first-hand level have said that, they've gotten sick as soon as they bought the doll. Everyone in the household has gotten sick, like not just once, but twice. So is this like something that we should take seriously, or is this a joke? Or because so many people are consumed by this little toy at the moment?
Actually, I've just heard this from you now, dear George. I'm not sure, but I have heard like some people like they are acquiring such, I don't know what to call it, a toy, whatever it is, and apparently they are paying not a cheap price for it either.
Exactly.
Top dollar, and if the longer it stays, it goes up in price.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of a competition on it, but I don't know. Like, I guess to me, even though it's not my area of expertise to really talk, because I don't have the time for such dolls. I'm too busy as it is. But why don't parents really get a baby Jesus doll or the Holy Mother or some saint, something more of a spiritual sort of identity, I would say it'll be much healthier and much wiser to do that. I don't know why we should go to that extent. I'm looking at the eyes now. They don't look that comfortable, do
No,
they?
they don't. No. But I guess that's where we say, is it just hearsay or conspiracy, or could there be truth behind it? Could it be that somebody intended to have a demonic toy be viral and go into people's homes?
I guess in our time and age, anything and everything is possible. I would not exclude that kind of a sort of a
Mission.
I would not exclude it. Because, look, we are living at a time where evil has infiltrated in so many areas of life. And you look at the world and the way the world is behaving, nothing's short of evil. So would they come in a sort of an innocent kind of approach to infiltrate more evil into the mind of our innocent angels, our beloved children? It's not that far off. So the best medicine is prevention.
100%.
Prevention. So, got a baby Jesus toy.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
MarMari's.
sweet. Yeah, and I love the Lord as a baby. Oh, babies in general are just, when I see them, I melt like a candle. They're my life. I adore them. I forget myself. I forget that I'm a bishop. I don't care. I kiss their little feet, and if they're wearing sandals or shoes, I lick them, I kiss them. Oh, they're amazing. So the baby Jesus is amazing, stunning, breathtaking.
Actually, we have someone who makes little saint toys. We'll put I can't remember the name right now, but we'll put it in the description of this video. We'll put a link. They actually make a Jesus toy, a Saint Mary, Saint George, Saint Charbel.
Well,
so
there
I
you
think
go. That's beautiful.
It's so much better for the
That's
kids,
beautiful.
100%. And
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people sometimes, even with the concept of Halloween, like a lot of people partake in that innocently.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
It also, there are people, like from our church, they say partaking in that actually opens a door and allows
Absolutely, no, very true. And my advice to every mom and dad, every parent out there is we need to be very careful, because being a parent or a parents, it takes a huge responsibility with this. So we can't take things lightly nor for granted. So we have to be very cautious, and we need to be also very focused on what we expose our beautiful children to. We have to be very careful.
I think we can't be naive as well. We have,
correct.
in about a month time, we have 2 ex-Satanists that we're going to interview. One is John Ramirez, and another one is Ryan. Last name I can't pronounce, but he's from South Africa. But in my research leading up to those interviews, I've heard a lot of clips from them, and they say, you know, the devil is really trying to curse people to the extent that there are teachers that can be devil worshippers that you don't know that they're actually teaching. They're devil worshippers. And they try and curse the kids in the classroom, and they say the only kids that are protected are the ones that have the prayers of their parents. It's like a blue fire around them, and they can't touch them.
Absolutely.
So there are people out
and
there
so
trying to
true,
cause harm.
because prayer is foundational, and the Lord Jesus, he taught us to pray, you know. So it's absolutely right, and we have to be very careful, especially nowadays more than ever. Humanity in general has really drifted so far away from the true divine God. We need to be very, very careful.